This first poem I'm going to do is called Let's Get Seen by the Eternal Eyes of Love. Let's be friends. Let's be lovers. Let's be ourselves. Let's be each other. I've become so attached to my identity, I overexist. You're an artist. Recreate me as you wish. Let's play the part we need and be mothers. Ignite the light from inside and become colors. We are infinite souls in temporary bodies unbound by time. Let's get unstuck and seen by the eternal eyes of love. We had a horrible fight one life. I don't recall who cheated on who. Maybe I don't want to. But when you rode off on horseback into that sunset, I was so scared because I believed we were forever over. But here now we are so much closer. Let's die in each other's arms, then be reborn dying, laughing at our eyebrows for looking so serious. Inhale and unravel this experience. If I pass away, could you find me like a feather? If I lost my way, could you remember us back together? Let's pull out the cosmic scrapbook and flip on through. Remember swimming in that river and it taking me early? However, I was still beside you every step of your story. Oh, that life, why did I hold on to that grudge so dearly? I could have talked it out with you like I did my buddy over here who didn't really want to talk it out. Instead of manifesting a cancer that ended me. Let's forget all that and just be here without a you or a me. If we need, you take my disguise, I'll wear your costume. Let's meet in the bathroom and merge sins. Swear to never be mean to each other again, then seconds later criticize me for a character flaw. Let's break up, die, spend a life on the lam as outlaws. It seems like we were born in the middle of a horror film. Treated as sinners for coming out of our mother's womb. What if we've been here since the dawn of time, writing and directing all this chaos to continue? Let's take responsibility for every life we've lived, every satanic stumble, every murderous kiss, until we know we have the power to change it with a wish. Let's prank call our future selves today, say, help, we're lost in a struggle, so they can think they've come a long way. Let's wear the eternal eyes of love and see each other as the friend, sister, father, enemy, the lover, as all the characters we've played together throughout time, until we remember we are the creators of this design. Then spend hundreds of new lives in and out of resistance into the love that brought us into existence. What could mean more than going through this experience of living, dying, and climbing back in and out of the womb to do it all over again with you? All right. This next poem is a love poem to my parents. People, that's the cool thing about this book. It's full of all these love poems, not just the romantic sense. Anybody love their parents in here? All right. Well, this poem's about like kind of hating your parents and then loving them, and understanding how to do that. It's called Love. It's everywhere in the unknown. In Physics 101, I was taught I was made of stardust. You think I'd cheer, but honestly, I was never sold. I was born out of my father's fear as he left my dad reaching for a colder beer in a crib at 6 weeks old. My heart, handcrafted from the dark the day a drunk driver ran my mother's mother off the road on my mom's birthday when she turned 4. My brain came from a long lineage of misogyny, white privilege, and war. I'd say my soul comes from love, and it does, but so what? When I'm not consistent enough to rip the mask off my own pretentious face and show that starry, expansive grace to my father As he screams at me, naive, he's crying out for his old man, who waits in a place my dad is too ashamed to touch. To my mother, who I could love so much but don't, because she thinks she's anxious about me on the interstate while she's asleep in her childhood kitchen rotting in cake, dreaming of her mom coming home. Sorry, honey, I'm late. To myself, who once see all my mom and dad sacrificed to provide me with a safer life their parents didn't, and how I wasted so much precious time arguing with their wounds and being defensive. Some days I ask, how do I escape? Better ones I wonder, how do I stay? But any answers won't mean anything because these are fake-ass, poetic, bullshit questions from my spoiled suburban upper-middle-class brain to keep me from going back up to those stars to integrate the deep fears of abandonment my parents gave to me like a map to a treasure chest that could only be found if you were part of my family. Once after physics class about the quantum field, I was in my dorm getting high, reeling in my mind with my grandpa I never met, that grandma who died, the guy who invented the internet, and Jim, my roommate. I introduced myself to my grandparents, then asked, if you could go back, what would you change? In unison, they spouted, I'd love everything. Jim looked at me and said, oh shit, if your grandparents did that, wouldn't that mean you'd no longer exist? Instantly, I became the star my mom and dad wished upon every night alone to bring their mother and father back home. Love, it's everywhere in the unknown. That poem is about like getting out of your bullshit and just stepping out into the unknown, because that's where love is. All right, fuck yeah. I'm gonna do a couple more. Y'all doing good? All right. That didn't sound convincing. Maybe let's go back. Let's go back. Here we go. This is called I'm Not Here for a Hookup. I'm not here for a hookup. I'm looking to get run over. Sex without love is a drug. I'm tired of waking up hungover. Give me that eternal cure I taste when your tongue moves inside my mouth, grooves me somewhere closer to myself, far from doubt, somewhere pure. I'll feel it when my ego is unsure and disappears into my own selfless pleasure. I'll know you found yourself within me when my mind stops trying to be clever because your medicine gets memorized into my skin in the opposite way of how I was taught to call wounds scars before they had a chance to heal. As you're running me over, I want you to smile from behind the wheel. Don't bother the ambulance driver again. Leave me on the ground to shake, shudder, and spasm. Don't take me to a hospital. The doctors never find my heart. They come at me fearful, to numb me, to euthanize my bliss and reverse engineer each kiss. I never wanted anyone to drug me. My manic run me over energy touched me to the limitlessness of consciousness and made me recognize you're the only one for me. You relax me naturally. Your telepathy showing my anxiety an infinity that loves me. A kind of psychic pain that grounds me into the silence holding springs, urgency soaking warm in your pussy. I can't Netflix and chill anymore. I'm sick of staring at screens. I stand in front of you, a living, breathing, real ass motherfucking being, caring about how you feel, ready to take off my fear of loving too powerfully and what it means and how to give it back to the thieves. I want to earn the trust the patriarchy crushed. I want to write in full detail our future love story in your diary. You can blush living along. From your soul's glow, I know society has it all wrong. Through your eyes, I see beyond the physical world, that all is natural light. So when I lose my connection to life, or if I'm missing the flavor of fruit or a bird song, I can revive myself in you. I am here to attune to your divine expression of the infinite perfection that senses our world into the eternal pieces, bonding us together. I'm not here for a hookup. I'm here forever. Just a couple more and then we get off. I'm going to put your first person up here. This poem's called Love Me Forever. Love me forever, because I'm here forever. And the mystery of it all, with you forever. I can't keep up with you. Love me forever, because I'm tired and in need of love forever. The sun sets and I'm not afraid to cry in the darkness. Is that reason enough to love me forever? The sun rises and I'm not afraid to be seen in the light. Can you make that why you'd love me forever? Love me forever because, should it be common sense? Love me forever because I forget why. Because we'll die, but for now your heart beats and you breathe and I can't sleep, but still I dream for a forever love. Love me forever because you know how hard it can be. Because we were born to rise above. Because we can't help but sink. Because our cosmic architect drew the blueprint of our ship with a nebulous forgiving ink of love. Think of the silliest, dumbest reason. Love me forever for that reason. Love me forever for no reason at all. Love me forever because love is so big and we are so small until we love forever. Love me forever because you were ridiculed in middle school. Because I ridiculed you in middle school. Because parts of us that never felt safe to grow up are stuck being made fun of in middle school. Love me forever and my flower will fully bloom. Love me forever and my nest will awaken new with life. Love me forever like the ocean, like the next wave and 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 the next wave underneath the full moon. Love me forever because my mind will never be able to conceptualize forever. Because your heart can. Because you don't feel safe to. Because I alone can't. Because after all, it is the only thing left to do. God forbid if I hurt you, go. But leave loving me forever because we are only sure to change. Ages, lovers, bodies. And the only way we will ever be able to recognize each other again is through loving each other forever. Wow, is that true? Do you think the only way we can recognize each other is through love? Damn, that's something to think about. Who said that? What does that mean? Oh, yeah. All right, I'm going to do one more. This poem is called No One's Ever Loved Me Like This. Whoa and wow and holy fucking shit. No one's ever loved me like this. Her love she gives in endless bliss. I spin and twist, dizzy in speechlessness. But why do I deserve it? How do I believe it? Where do you go to receive it? I was the smelly weird kid cutting cheese in the timeout chair of class. Everyone ignored out of hatred, staring at my hands shaking, trying to figure out if I actually exist. I was a blizzard corpse in an airlift, a yellow-bellied bastard in a pool of plastic piss. Now, stars lay upon me and wish. I awake and sip sweet water from a spring of her endlessness. She breathes me in and thanks God I exist. What the fuck? No one's ever loved me like this. What is she seeing my mother isn't? What am I making her feel every other woman didn't? I was the teenage loser reject in detention, dreaming of being famous so people would like me out of superficial obligation. I was a fearful pickle in a fried sandwich, a frozen loner unable to even drift. I was a nothing, nobody, nowhere. Now I'm everywhere love is. When my mouth opens, her heart listens. When her heart opens, we start kissing. Is this legal? Is this a sick God playing a cruel trick to teach me some quotable Instagram bullshit? When is this rug of love going to be pulled out from under me and I'll slip back into the hell where I fit? Can I forget my past and give in real quick and live the rest of my life fooling who I used to be with her love's magic? I'll take the hand I'm dealt and try, I guess, because there's no better option than I can imagine than being loved just like this. All right, let's go. Let's keep it going. Yeah. All right, I'm going to call on some people. Our first person to come to the stage tonight. Huge round of applause. Keep it going for Lily, everybody.
I guess you don't. Oh, okay. There we go. Yeah, I just wrote this sitting here, but I've been thinking about it all day and yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to play the flute to start. Cool. Woo! Cool. Okay. Just to bring the vibe all together. As a child, I wandered the streets with a basketball in my hand, and it was joyful. And now I walk the streets with a pen in my hand, and it is mysterious. The changes that happen for a basketball to become a pen is one of determination and strength, and one of taking the path less traveled. The tiger guided me in this journey as I wandered the sewers and trenches, and I found four-leaf clovers. And I left the basketball in the ditch and walked away with a tear in my hand. And I painted my nails and put on new pants that are now covered in colors I did not know existed before. And I took off my shirt with a number on the back and walked through the school hallway, unidentifiable to the teacher who had schooled me before for being too much of myself. And I walked to the teacher's hallway who let me throw mud on the wall and tear down the layers that made me grip the basketball too hard. And I cried again. With a new shirt on my back that I wore with the skies, unsure how it would land upon the eyes I defined myself against. And I walked again into the prison with a new weapon, a paintbrush and a pen. What will this do? I can't hide behind the page anymore. I can't cry in the hallway and be okay for how this shows my true colors and defenselessness, defenses. And now there is mud on my hands and I am messy. However, now my mess is obvious, and I am late to class again and out of practice. Practice makes perfect, they say. Bullshit. Devotion creates consistency. This is what the pen taught me. And I walked across the street to see the basketball laying there, untouched by a human soul, slightly more flat and decolored. And I missed my basketball. I missed the way I saw myself in the mirror as I held it. And I missed the tiger. At this point, I did not realize the tiger was a feeling in my heart and not a place outside of myself. I walked again, scared. Who am I? This is the only question that would come. And the hallways disappeared and became city streets with unfamiliar faces and unfamiliar feelings. And I craved to hold something that defined my ego and that would keep me afloat. So I walked, and the pen, the mud, the brush, the strings became tools and weapons. However, I miss the basketball every day. I miss the kid inside who would dribble until the sun sets on summer days. I cried in the darkness, and I am seen in the light, fearing I would never pick up the basketball again. Who am I? Who am I now? Who was I then, and who am I tomorrow? Where are the warriors who are both the ones who play and fight, sing and dance, and the basketball is no longer a threat to what once was, and now an invitation of what could be? And I left my basketball in the car as I walked in here, and that's okay. For I have strings, a pen, and the wind and a tiger in my heart. Full, fierce, and compassionately passionate. For I am both the basketball and the pen, the streets and the hallways, and the teacher who both loves and ridicules. I welcome the next weapon of love, because I love to play, and I love to see what could not be seen before. Thank you.
That was really cool. Keep it going for Lily. Would you, so you a big basketball fan? That was a beautiful poem. I'm a huge basketball fan. Okay. Seriously, I play a lot. Really? All right. Yeah, there's a group, me and some of these comedians play.
Really? That sounds like the greatest time.
At Weaver Park. They suck. So I kill them. They're really bad. Yeah, okay. You follow me on Instagram. I'll follow you back and put it in the group. It's really fun. I love it. Cool. All right, keep it going for Lily. Great poem. This next person, I assume it's you? Malachi? All right, here's Malachi, everybody. He's going to be performing some songs, or a song. Right? Cool. Keep it going for Malachi, everybody.
Thank you.
What? Thank you. It's very nice.
Check. 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 Love. Good to go? flames blacken the night. Ashes prove to the truths we know won't come true. The sun, the moon, I know you want it too. The last tear leaves your eye. Submission to the sea. You give up completely. Capitulate. The fear, give it away. I'm done living underwater. My heart is gone. I give up. I shed my skin and my love under the setting sun. At twilight of this lifetime, I choose to die. The rebirth, to jump timelines, I'm breaking the rhyme. To reach into fate, to grab and dominate, to choke, to kill my demons. There will the clouds ripped from the sky, and I'm draining rivers that once controlled me alive. I pry the fingers from my eyes. I'm draining these lakes of sorrow, pushing out all the old from my soul. I shed the mud, the sediment from years gone.
right, keep it going for Malachi. Pretty great response. How'd that feel, my friend?
Thanks, guys.
How you feeling? Feel good?
Feel good. Yeah.
Anything you want to tell us about the song?
That's one of my newer songs. It's not part of an album that I'm recording right now.
You got an album out?
It's coming out soon. I'm in the recording process. The guitar, percussion, and bass are all tracked. I'm about to do the vocals in about a month.
All right.
And then,
where are you recording it at?
I recorded some of it at Echo Mountain when they had
sweet.
their location. Awesome studio.
Yeah.
They had that location downtown, but they're moving. But I got that huge church room right before they moved.
Yeah.
And then some more of it's recorded at the Eagle Room.
Where can we find Malachi's stuff online if anybody wants to find it?
So it's under my artist title, The Lucid Youth.
The Lucid Youth.
The Lucid Youth,
All
yeah.
right.
I'm on all the streaming services, but I'm considering changing that and finding some sort of alternative way to do it for now. But if you search The Lucid Youth...
Or your name?
The streaming services.
Why?
Just fucks the streaming, man. It's just, there's no money in it. It's not for the artists. It's for the industry. It's for the corporations.
You got any other ideas? Is it
Just
just
put it on your own website. Bring people to it.
All right.
And it's
What about Bandcamp?
Bandcamp's cool. Bandcamp's cool.
Right.
Bring people. Bandcamp takes like 15%, but that's still way better
A little
than
more than that, I think. Now.
Spotify. Is it? Okay.
I think they went up.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
That's awesome. Malachi says, fuck streaming. And find him on his new album. What's the new album?
What's the title of
Yeah.
it? The title of the new album is going to be Super.
Super.
Yeah.
Look out for the Lucid Youth.
The Lucid Youth.
Awesome. Yeah. What was the
Cool.
name of that song?
That song was called Bodies of Sorrow.
Bodies of Sorrow. All right.
Yeah.
Keep it going for Malachi, everybody.
Thanks, guys. Shout out to the host.
Hey, yeah. Shout out to Caleb Beissert. Let's keep it going. Yeah. All right, this next person we got coming to the mic, known this guy for a long time. He's got great stuff. I've been reading him for the last 10 years. Incredible writer. Keep it going for David Fuster, everybody.
Well, I'd hate to burst the bubble of showbiz, but I've actually never been in this place before because I live in Tacoma, Washington. And I'm visiting town to visit my 89-year-old father who retired here about 30 years ago. And so we're sitting around, and you know, a lot of the time I'm spending looking through family scrapbooks and photo albums, etc. And this poem is sort of about that, remembering the childhood 60 odd years ago. This poem is entitled Red Keds. Every year at the end of August, Mom and I would drive the 20 odd miles to the big city to buy me my school clothes for the term, so I could look nice when they pried my broken body out of the rubble after the Ruskies bombed us, and all the survivors would know I had a mother who cared. Even though I was from the hick town of Ontario, New York, I felt I had an advantage over those idiot kids I saw on newsreels, crouched under their desks in broad daylight, totally exposed to deadly radiation. Not us. We were herded into the boiler room of the 1895 brick monstrosity that was Wayne Primary School to sit in the gloom with the spider webs and mouse turds and Norman Bates' dead mother, where, in our fortified comfort, we could totally see ourselves emerging unscathed from the blast and eager to begin recess on the newly formed post-apocalyptic fields of nuclear rubble. But I digress. Trying on clothes was my least favorite thing in the world, but it was still exciting to be in the megalopolis that was Rochester, with its fancy J.C. Penney store, where in the shoe department, a middle-aged guy in a white shirt and tie would come out and wait on you, even if you were a 4-year-old, and measure your foot with a silver and black contraption called the Brannock device, invented in 1925, which looked so scientific and technical that you knew that the guy wielding such an instrument must be a highly trained professional whose job you could only aspire to by working hard in your classes and being a clean American boy. Anyhow, for the last couple years running, or about half my lifetime to that point, I had been begging Mom to buy me a pair of red Keds, easily the most aggressively advertised sneaker in the universe, strategically placed for my demographic as commercial breaks during the 8-man cartoon show. The first half of this 1-minute Madison Avenue classic featured Kedzo, a creepy and annoying animated clown who leads us in a sing-along of the company jingle. If you want shoes with lots of pep, get Keds, kids, Keds, with bounce and zoom and every step, get Keds, kids, Keds. Followed, in a marvel of cinematic wizardry, by a live-action animation hybrid where Kedzo is joined by 2 milk-fed, freckle-faced, apple-cheek, buzz-cutted fascists. Obviously brothers, who enthused over the Ubermensch footwear, which would enable them to run faster and jump further and get oversized badges with the word champ emblazoned in large letters. And Kedzo wasn't just bullshitting us, no siree Bob. He was totally transparent about the special features that produced these superpowers, such as the shockproof arches and being made of genuine United States rubber, the very stuff that made us the greatest country in the world and gave us the edge over those commie kids whose gym shoes were made of folded up copies of Pravda and used chewing gum. And yet, every year I would wind up with an inferior, cheaper brand of sneaker that did absolutely nothing to enhance my natural abilities, which, to be frank, were nothing to write home about, until finally, just before the start of 3rd grade, Mom was broken down by my incessant wheedling and plunked down a couple bucks over her carefully wrought budget just to shut me up. For the entire trip home, I cradled the shoebox in my lap, frequently lifting the lid to gaze at the splendor of the crimson canvas and admire the blue and white U.S. Keds logo at the heel. Notice how they subtly incorporated the colors of the great flag of our nation in their design. Arriving home, I made a beeline to our basement rec family room to get some privacy, and with trembling fingers laced the stiff new shoes. Now, our basement had a cement floor covered with a thin, all-weather carpet meant for outdoor use because of the seasonal flooding. The point being, it was a hard floor without any give. Gingerly, I stomped both feet on the ground, no noticeable difference. My eyes lit on the circular white Naugahyde hassock, about 18 inches high in the middle of the room. This was my favorite piece of furniture, which I would often tip on its side and drape myself over, rocking back and forth while watching TV and feeling strangely comforted in my prepubescent genital area in a manner recently brought back into fashion by J.D. Vance. But again, I digress. Leaping over the hassock, I hit the floor. Wham! Bang! Boing! Holy crap, it was like a trampoline. Shot like a bullet, I ran around the perimeter of the room, gathering momentum at such a fiendish pace that I was nothing but a blur with a red line at the bottom, just like the Flash. Centrifugal force soon had me running up the walls like Donald O'Connor in Singing in the Rain. And thanks to the traction of U.S. rubber, I was defying the physical laws of gravity and actually dancing on the ceiling, like in that Fred Astaire movie that no one remembers the name of or watches except for the part where he dances on the ceiling. Returning to the floor in a somersault, triple Lutz, toe loop, double axel pirouette that I invented on the spot, I braced my legs to cushion the landing and knew I was ready for the first day of school tomorrow. So, Kedzo, perhaps you could explain to me why I was still the last kid chosen when they drew up sides for dodgeball teams for yet an entire year. Thank you for indulging me.
All right. Keep it going. How's everybody doing tonight? Where'd my sorry suit go? Keep it going for David, everybody. Yeah. How'd that feel, man? Feel good?
I had to get it off my chest, yeah.
All right, keep it going for David. All right, the next to the stage, Horde of Jordan, everybody. Keep it going, let's hear it. Yeah.
Is that possible?
What's going on, y'all? How's everybody doing? Good, yeah. Hey, let's hear it for Justin, man. He's crushing it in the absence of Caleb.
Break it all down in a minute. Lines up corduroy, shaking and moving.
Hold on a second. All right, so as long as I am good to go, I am performing I do hip hop, and song I'm going to be doing is called Governor. So it's first time I've performed it, very new material, so we'll see how it goes. I'm gonna just have fun with it. Good? Thank you. Oh, sorry. Okay, we're good. All right. I go by Horde of Jordan. Yeah.
Break it all down in a minute. Lines on corduroy, shaking and moving the mountains like, what is that, border boy? Hold up, on a roll like a Rolls Royce. Chiquita clip, that's a door decoy. Don't play games, unload the toy. Bop, 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 dispose of it. So woosah when I know the risk. Cool breeze, Vandor. Used to keep green in the Jansport. It was just me and a transport. Sandboard, landlord, good lord. And I'm a Prano transformer. Burger the good old days in the camcorder that I can't sort through without seeing a blunt in my hand. Son of a gun, I've been holding a stick of a drum. Take a sip from the cup that'll never run dry, even after my senator run. Head to the pack, but I'm packing a punch. God got my back, so I'm back in abundance. Lord of my life, and it's swore that the hype wasn't sort of a light. Horde for the governor twice, horde for the governor. Alright, been stepping, walk on beats. Try at the lead, my strategy. Try after me, stepping up in the battle zone. Bedded up, I left the loud alone. Stacking bricks till my palace grown, and it reached to heaven like a passes on. Vagabond, I've been around since Seabiscuit had a saddle on. I was 13, getting tattled on. 17, I made Macedon. Red rocks, no red socks. Pitch an idea, John Papelbon. BC up in the studio, at 30 songs in my catalog. Anxiety, 120K. What I'm gonna say, I don't run in place. Took 100 days, couple of judges, 100 a week. Walking the edge cause I jump in the peak. Talking to God, just summon a piece on the rough of my partners, they running from me. I was soon no Oklahoma. Shout out the record, I sent you the ER. My verse bringing a nurse and doctor, gonna check him on triage. Open those eyes, this ain't no mirrors. Stacking the bodies all up till I don't got room in the G-Rush. Just a little brody, you don't need a way to go me. Gotta die the first time that you see God. Cooking up and went mad again. Spent 12 days in the pad again. Ring on my girl like Saturn. Cut the bad habits, I'm back from the dead like Lazarus. Had the risk, had to get 6 songs I'll throw away. What me, they don't go away. Also composing my stoic ways. Listen what the governor say. I've been outside all day, huffing a puff in the haze. Got on my case, so there's a sign. You just be outside, you just be outside. Got on my side. I was caught in a bind, put a mic in my hand. Would you die for a man? Not a fan of the enemy list. I don't need your energy. I'm fell off, but we're good. That's all I got. Appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate it. Man, that's the first time I've been here since like pre-October. So hope everyone's doing good. Bless up.
All right. Keep it going for Jordan. Jordan, get back up to the stage.
All right, we're back.
Why is this the first time back since October?
Put me in the hot seat. Just with the craziness of everything. So we were actually, my wife and I were fixing up a house.
Yeah.
And that was all happening during the hurricane. And then
Yeah.
we were around working, doing things for the next few months. And then we bought a house, and then we fixed that one up, and that's where we've been.
All
so
right, cool.
just
You
been
keep
busy.
coming back?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll be back every Wednesday, but got a full album coming. So
Hey, when's the album coming out?
August.
Where's how do people find you? How do they?
Spotify, Apple Music, Instagram. It's all Horde of Jordan.
Horde of Jordan,
Give me a
everybody.
follow. I'll follow y'all back. I'll
Give him a
support.
follow. Are you
Thanks,
on
Justin.
Instagram, Horde of Jordan?
Yes.
All
Yep.
right, I'm about to give him a follow right now.
I'll follow you back right now.
Yeah. Give it up for Horde of Jordan.
Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it.
That's the thing about art. I know we don't want to, but we got to support each other, right? No, it's hard to. Oh, John Langmack followed you. So does Nicholas. So does some other people. Give it up for Ease Dog. Ease Dog out here today? Yeah. All right. Let's keep it going for ourselves and for each other. Support each other. Yeah. Being nice, meeting each other, getting to know each other. That's what it's about. I know it's hard. We might be hurt. We might get hurt. That's scary, right, guys? All right, our next performer of the night. Round of applause all the way up to the stage. Farmer Dave, everybody. Farmer Dave has a good poetry book out. If y'all want to check it out, I bought it recently. It's only $10.
Only $10.
All right, Farmer Dave is the last 5-minute person. After that, we got 10 minutes coming up.
Jazz cigarettes. Forget your regrets. Jazz cigarettes. Some blue handle bags. Say the load with badness. Go ahead, have a toast. You won't catch me from madness. A puff now and then, it's gonna help you to go by.
What's up, Kava? What's up? How's it sounding? Pretty good. Very nice. Well, I have 3 little tiny songs for you. The first one I learned a little bit ago by Afro Man. It's just the chorus of Colt 45, 2 zigzags. There. Colt 45 and 2 zigzags, baby, that's all we need. We can go to the park after dark, smoke that tumbleweed. As the marijuana burns, we can take our turn, singing them dirty rap songs. Stop to hit the bong like Cheech and Chong, tapes from here to Hong Kong. So roll, roll, roll my joint, pick out the seeds and stems. Getting high as hell, flying through Palmdale, skating on Dayton rims. Roll, roll the 83 Cadillac Coupe de Ville. But if my tapes and my CDs just don't sell, I bet my caddy will. All right, that's it on that. Thank you. And I've been learning French for a couple weeks. So to practice, I wrote a little song in French. The translation is basically, I would like to drink kava. I would not like one. I would not like two. I would like it all, please. I would like to drink kava. So it's called Je voudrais boire kava. Il y a un endroit où je vois des amis. Nous jouons de la guitare, chanter et danser. Les gens sont bons, les boissons sont bonnes. Je voudrais boire kava. Je n'en veux pas, je n'en veux pas du. Je l'aurais tout, s'il vous plaît. Je voudrais boire kava. Je voudrais boire kava. Thank you. And this last song is called I Just Want to Be a Worm. I just want to be a worm. Ain't got no concern. Don't need any philosophy to tell me how to live easily. I just want to be a worm. I want to live in the dirt. And my only occupation is eating shit and fornication. I just want to be a worm. I want to wiggle and squirm. Maybe get eaten by a bird. It's not like I'll even know. I just want to be a worm. Don't have any concern about making a paycheck or paying taxes on time. I just want to be a worm. I want to wiggle and squirm. Spend my living in the dirt. Ain't got no concern. I just want to be a worm. And that's it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Am I good to unplug?
All right. Keep it going for Farmer Dave, everybody. All right. Farmer Dave's got a book out. Do you have any books on you, Farmer Dave? Do you have any books on you right now?
Oh, I have one book.
Farmer Dave has one book of poetry out if anybody wants it. It's $10, only $10. All right, says the next person that's about to go up. And this is where we start the 10-minute. Are y'all ready to get 10-minuted? Huh? Let's hear it. Let's get some energy going. All right, round of applause for Chloe, everybody, all the way to the stage. Okay. So, all right, you got 10 minutes.
9:59, 9:58. I'm gonna sit. on somebody's pen. Bing, bong. Hello, I'm Chloe. This song's been on my head a lot since I wrote it. It's been a few months, I think. Time moves really weird now that I'm nearing 30. This song is called Constant Conversations. I played it here a few times recently. I have a gig tomorrow night. I'll tell you more about it at the end of the song. Stay tuned. I see signs and messages from God in the time, and license plates on cars, and the sky and the wind are constant conversations. I feel fine about most everything most of the time, until suddenly I'm uncontrollably crying. The art I consume synchronistically mirrors my life. I hear lines, rhythm, melody, and prose, and I'm inspired by folks I kinda know, and I'm trying to get to the place my heart remembers. I keep going, trying to ask fewer questions, unknowing, yet still making all these suggestions, singing songs of longing and of loving. The art I consume makes me feel like I'm alive. I feel time moving swiftly through my body, and God, an ever-changing mystery. I can recognize a gift and a lesson. I feel fine about most everything most of the time, until suddenly I'm uncontrollably crying. The art I consume tells the story of my life. Thanks. Thank you. So tomorrow night from 8 p.m. till 11 p.m. you can catch me. I'm doing a solo acoustic set at One World downtown. It's on Patton Avenue underneath Farm Burger. It's Asheville's only underground brewery. It's a good spot, and you can order Farm Burger from upstairs. They'll bring it to your table. There's no cover. Come and hear me sing for a few hours. It's going to be fun. I didn't have a plan for the rest of the set, so I'm just going to do something. Okay, I like this one. This one is called If You Say No. I read passion in your words. I don't hear it in your actions. I want to find my place in this world. I'm not trying for distraction. I tried on writing all day, waiting for a sign of life. I'm tired of fighting my brain. Photo albums running live. I sing myself to comfort almost every night. Melodies soothe ailments I can't reach. Time's the greatest teacher, and it passes by us all. Seems right now we're doomed to repeat mistakes we don't even remember. I'd like to know what you're doing. I'm curious what's going on. If you say no, no more asking. If you say no, I'll be gone. No use wasting more time. I'll get on with whatever. We've been taking our time. I'm looking for forever. Does that even exist nowadays? Is that what you want from this? Honesty, please. I'd like to know what you're doing. I'm curious what's going on. If you say no, no more asking. If you say no, I'll be gone. That was cool that nobody was talking at the end of that. That was awesome.
Woo! Yeah.
Do I have time for one more short one?
Or
Or am I out of time?
the allotted time is 10 minutes, but
Yes.
the audience says one more, so
Okay.
we'll go one more.
Thanks.
Give it up for the audience.
Hey, audience! Thanks, audience. You're right here in the front. Okay, here we go. This one is called 48 miles per hour. It's a fan favorite, apparently. Can I tell you about the time something happened to me? Please. Okay, I'm gonna do it anyway. 3 a.m. went to McDonald's, wanted to buy some fries. Lady walked up to me at the register for a minute of my time. Said she got hit by a big black truck in a university drive-by. Casts on her arms and her bike outside, and the Mickey D yellow light burning ever bright. Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? Ford F-150 came real fast around the bend and knocked my bike back. 2 broken arms, 2 broken legs. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? I was afraid of the dark, scared of losing my mind. I was alone with no spark. That bent-up bike was outside. She orders just a water and resumes her blaze just 6 inches shy from the right side of my face. And she says, Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? Ford F-150 came real fast around the bend, knocked my bike back. 2 broken arms, 2 broken legs. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? 2 broken arms, leg, truck, fast, big truck, hit fast. I have painted my bike, no light, the rain today. Black truck on campus, hit in the night. Hit me while I was on my bike. Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? Ford F-150 came real fast around the bend and knocked my bike back. 2 broken arms, 2 broken legs. Black Ford F-150, 48 miles per hour. Can you believe that? Thanks. I hope that homeless woman is alive and well now.
All right, keep it going for Chloe, everyone. What a great set. Tomorrow you're at the Asheville One World downtown. That was really good. You know, and this is a compliment because they're one of my favorite bands of all time. Remind me of the Bare Naked Ladies, some of those songs. You ever listen to the Bare Naked Ladies? Yeah, they're incredible. They're the Canadian Beatles. They kicked the other dude out of the group, though, that was like my favorite singer. Stephen Page. It was really a bummer. Any Bare Naked Ladies fans in the audience? Yeah, because the 1 Week song, you think they're kind of gimmicky, but they actually have really great songs. All right, let's keep it going for the Bare Naked Ladies, everybody. What? Yeah, thank you, Tokyo. Yeah, Bare Naked Ladies are in Tokyo tonight. Good call. All right, this next person who's on the show who gets the 10 minutes. Huge round of applause all the way to the stage. Let's love this person up. Matt, everyone. Mitt, everyone. Mott. So that was really good. That was great that y'all did that right there. Y'all were really powerful with that. All right, somebody get Matt. Thank you. That was really good. That was so good. I thought, damn, they must know Matt. Wow, y'all are incredible. Let's give it up for these amazing audience members right here. That was what we want. That was powerful. Like I said, I was like, damn, this must be, y'all must be here to see Matt. Or Mitt, or Mott. Do you know Matt has pretty poor penmanship? Because in punctuation on time. So Matt, poor penmanship in punctuation on time. All right. If Matt is not able, we do have the Mighty Quinn next. Is the Mighty Quinn available? Quinn? All right, everybody that's outside is not going to be able to perform. They either have to come in or they can't perform. They're not going to listen to the thing outside. Should I make rules or should I text Caleb? This is my rules. I'm the king tonight. I'm nuts. I'm a very, is this Matt? Quinn? Huh? All right, keep it going for Quinn, everybody. We've heard amazing things about Quinn's guitar playing. All right, Quinn's got the bass. Is that a 6 string? All right, Quinn with the 6 string bass. Give it up for Quinn, everybody. He's got 10 minutes. Really excited to see him. I'm gonna go outside and be mean to people. All right, let's do it. Just go let people. All right. Keep it going for Quinn, everybody. That was awesome. What a performance. Quinn, anything you'd like to say after that great performance? All right, Quinn's already said it all. Yeah, that was fire. One more time for Quinn, everybody. Those people outside missed a fucking great performance. Anybody near outside wants to run and tell them that? And they're definitely going to miss this next guy if they're out here. Can they hear me outside? Outside people, come in. This next guy is one of my favorite guys in town. Incredible guy, sweet guy. We all love him. Huge round of applause all the way to the stage. Outside people, come please join in and watch our friend. Nicholas, everybody. We love Nicholas. Nicholas is the man. Round of applause for Nicholas. Keep it going, Nicholas. 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 All the way to the stage. We love this guy. Don't be humble, man. We love you. You're the man. Nicholas is the man. Can't wait to hear him.
Never had an introduction like that. Thanks, Justin. it's like a low battery or something. Okay. Weird. Am I good to unplug? Cool. Times I try to change and read. Oh wait, sorry. I realize sometimes we want the change inside. So many times I try to change and redefine. 'Cause what I'm not, I want to be defined. Comparing makes eyes blind, and it's so unkind. Before we get carried away, let's look at ourselves in a new way. You know you already are a star, shining in the dark. You know you already are a part, being who you are. So just be who you are. Yeah, be who you are. I hear it when you say you've lost your way. It's hard believing in today when the past is where you say we can't replay the days, so let's let go of pain. When the only constants change, there's so much more to gain. Before we get carried away, let's look at ourselves in a new way. You know you already are a star, shining in the dark. You know you already are a part, being who you are. So just be who you are. So just be who you are. I see the beauty and light within your eyes. If only you could come to realize that happiness is up to you. And you know you already are a star, shining in the dark. You know you already are a part, So just be who you are. Oh. Thank you.
All right, that was fire.
That was
really beautiful. I love that melody.
Thanks.
That's great, man.
Yeah, that was the most recent one I wrote. Still thinking about making changes and where it's at, but I'm gonna end with the older one. A feeling that's alive, no words that can describe the matter over mine. A feeling deep inside, the paintings that we make, are they real or are they fake? Every time that we awake, recreations in the shapes, and it's in your energy. Come to find reality. Look inside, don't try to hide the colors of your design. That's imagination in one vibration, a vast creation all across the nations, and we are one. The breath of the tree, the waters of the sea, the sun's beating heat, all in our chemistry. Take a look, it's in your genes, cells working endlessly, alive molecularly, web of life's eternity, and it's in your energy. Come to find reality. Look inside, don't try to hide the colors of your design. That's imagination in one vibration, the vast creation all across the nations, and we are one. Tell me, do you feel lonely, or do you feel lost at sea? Well, no need to fear, 'cause you're the nature of everything. That's imagination in one vibration, the vast creation all across the nations, and we are one.
Hell yeah, keep it going for Nicholas, everybody. Yo, when'd you write that first song? That was great. The second was good. The first one, love that first one, man.
Thanks.
It's got a title?
The first one?
Yeah.
Be who you are.
Be who you are. All right. Nicholas is definitely who he is. Keep it going for Nicholas, everybody. Anywhere people can follow you or hear your music, Nicholas? Spotify or Apple Music or YouTube. All right, keep it going for Nicholas. All right, our next performer. Give a huge round of applause. Love this guy. Great songwriter, great voice. Apart from everybody. All right, let's keep it going. This is our friend. We support him. Let's keep it going.
Child of all my hope and reverence. I saw her
Yo, 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 what's poppin'? Kava bar. Let's fucking get fucking lit or some shit. Ooh. My name's Tay. I'm gonna play a couple of songs and shit. I have a capo somewhere on my person. Hold on. I don't think it does, actually. My bad. It's not. Yo, shout out Nicholas. That was sick as fuck. And shout out Nicholas also for letting me borrow this guitar because mine's busted as shit right now. We're figuring it out. Actually, yeah. I like the temperature up here. Yo, yo, yo. I'm gonna whoa. Alright. I'm gonna play a few songs. A couple originals and a cover. I'm gonna start with an original. I wrote a number of years ago that I'm not sure. Bula. Hey. Yeah. All right, this song's called Try Part 3. I really gotta quit smoking so fucking much, 'cause I can feel my lungs collapsing. Just wanna ride my bicycle in the sun, but everyone I love is acting nuts. As much as I would like to just blame it on stars, I find it kinda hard to not take it to heart. Really feels like I'm trying pretty damn hard to not hurt my friends or myself. Just never works, it just never works. Just never works. An unrelenting fear of commitment, coupled with crippling anxiety. I just want to feel something different, but I'm the only one who's lying to me. What am I running from? Why don't I seem to be quick enough? If I said it, well then I meant it. My momentum, it just isn't picking up. Just never does, just never does. Just never does. And as much as I would like to just blame it on the stars, I find it kinda hard to not take it to heart. Really feels like I'm trying pretty damn hard to not hurt my friends or myself. It just never works, it just never works. It just never works. I don't know why I'm like kind of bugging you. I don't know, I just got nervous. The energy is different in here tonight. Or maybe my energy is different. Thanks. Hell yeah. All right. I think I'm gonna do a cover. Some Honest Mouse song. I haven't played it in many years, but popped into my head earlier. I accidentally played the chord progression and I was like, oh yeah. So here we go. Oh wait. Eating snowflakes with plastic forks and a paper plate, of course you think of everything. Short loving, a long divorce, and a couple of kids, of course they don't mean anything. Live in trailers with no class, goddamn, I hope I can pass high. School means nothing. Taking heartache with hard work. Goddamn, I am such a jerk. I can't do anything. And I shout that you're all fakes, fakes, and you should have seen the look on your face. And I guess that's what it takes when comparing your belly aches. And it's been a long time, which agrees with this watch of mine. And I guess that I missed you, and I'm sorry if I dissed you. Eating snowflakes with plastic forks and a paper plate, of course you think of everything. Short loving, a long divorce, and a couple of kids, of course they don't mean anything. Live in trailers with no class, goddamn, I hope I can pass high. School means nothing. Taking heartache with hard work. Goddamn, I am such a jerk. I can't do anything. And I shout that you're all fakes, fakes, and should have seen the look in your face. And I guess that's what it takes when comparing your belly aches. And it's been a long time, which agrees with this watch of mine. And I guess that I missed you, and I'm sorry if I dissed you. Do I have time for one more? Justin?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sick, thank you. I wasn't sure. Thank you guys. You guys are cool. Woola again. I'm nervous. All right, this is another original song I wrote a really long time ago after a really bad party. And this is why I don't go to parties anymore. Hold on. There we go. So I don't go to parties anymore. Ex-lovers make me wonder what I'm doing all of this for. End up crying like an idiot in the middle of the floor. So I don't go to parties anymore. And the last time we talked, oh, I was so goddamn distraught. Oh, last time we talked, oh, I didn't have time to give it very much thought. So I just didn't say much of anything at all. Now there's no coming back, oh no, not from something like that. No, there's no coming back, oh no, not from something so sad. So I don't go to parties anymore. Ex-lovers make me wonder what I'm doing all of this for. End up crying like an idiot in the middle of the floor. So I don't go to parties anymore. Should've seen me last night when I was screaming at the sky. No one needs to hear me speak on how I wish that I would just die. So I don't go to parties anymore. Ex-lovers make me wonder what I'm doing all of this for. End up crying like an idiot in the middle of the floor.
Keep it going.
Thank you.
For I know it's Taylor. What's the name of the band?
Apart from.
Apart from. Oh, it's right here.
It's a new thing.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're right there.
Yeah, I'm right here.
That's crazy.
Keep going for Taylor. I really love that last song. I've heard that song before a couple times. It's a really beautiful song. Anywhere you can find that song?
Not yet. I'm working on it.
That's a great one. It's really pretty. Taylor has a really pretty voice. He's a good songwriter. Keep it going for Taylor. I like that song. Also, if anybody's fans of one of the greatest albums ever made, The Lonesome Crowded West, that second song, what's that song called again? Trailer Trash. Trailer Trash, one of the greatest songs of all time. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Y'all feeling good? Got some cookies? Y'all giving out cookies before you leave? Or what are y'all doing? All right, that's nice. Anybody want a cookie? Come get a cookie. Taylor wants a cookie. All right, we got a couple more people here. Our next huge round of applause. He's got 10 minutes. Huge round of applause to Kim Star, everybody. Kim Star, all right.
Hello, thank you. Hey. It's so quiet in here tonight, I love it. What y'all put in the kava? Give it up for Apart From. Do I not have anything in my guitar? Or can I just not hear it? Oh, there it is. I'm gonna play some original songs. Amanda has needs and places to be, medicated regularly, no address, no phone. She walks alone, so many places she used to call home. Amanda has needs and people to see, veins to find, victimless crime, some southern trope, a burnt fantasy, a daughter of sunshine lost in the weeds. Is there a place in your mind with branches to climb, a white picket fence, a fading contagion, a holy horizon you try to invent? Sick of these theme parks and track mark deep dark dreams, but the fruit will be bled and ripened and red, it'll burst at the seams.
Amanda has needs and great waves of grief. They crash like a truck, they do not recede. A dog in the road, she walks alone. For headlights of mercy, barreling home. Yeah, Amanda has needs and habits to feed. Prey in her mouth, clenching her teeth. A parallel hell where she tells herself that she's someone good. Yeah, she's someone else. Is there a place in your mind with branches to climb, a white picket fence, a fading contagion, a holy horizon you try to invent? Sick of these theme parks and track marked deep dark dreams, but the fruit will be bled and ripened and red. It'll burst at the seams. Amanda has needs and fresh fruit to eat, a quiet escape, dives in the lake, comes up for air, and meeting her there are waterfowl dancing a gentle ballet.
All right, what a great song. That was amazing. Where's that song at?
It's gonna be on an album coming out hopefully in like August.
That was beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I love that song.
And this song will also be on that album. What's going on, my friend? You're spiraling again. I know how you like to pretend, and the places you hide, all of the ways that you've learned to survive. And when you fall asleep, you dream of a hurricane that swallows the beach.
levee no seawall could hope to contain. The sunshine stayed. Washed away by the rain. The Atlantic finally unfurls, and the waves refuse to recede. Walls of white relief cleanse the foul coast. A vast ocean devours its host. What's going on, my friend? You're spiraling again. I know how you like to pretend, and the places you hide. Thank you. My name is Chemstar. You can follow me on Instagram at Chemstar_Chemstar, and I'll have an album out soon. Thanks for listening.
All right, keep it going for Chemstar. Yeah. What's the first song called? Amanda Contagion. What a great song. All right. We got another incredible performer. One more time for Chemstar. We got Abe Dalton from the Daltons coming up. Sorry, my fault. What is it? What is it? The Daltones. Okay, sorry, the Daltones. Abe's got an album on July 22nd coming out.
Yeah, I'll say it.
What is it coming out on all the platforms?
Yeah, probably.
That's amazing. All right, keep it going for Abe, everybody.
How's it going? Right, why isn't this guy working? Let's see. How are y'all doing tonight? That's weird. It doesn't want to tune my C string. That's good enough. Hi, my name is Abe Dalton. Thank you, appreciate it. All right. Thank you to everyone playing quiet music. I might get a little bit loud. This song is called An Emotional Thing. I am myself. We are more than me. It's an emotional thing. Another song to Tomorrow I'll be free. It's an emotional thing. Lean into the stress, lean into the theme. It's an emotional thing. Oh, it's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing. Have you heard that we are monsters? Destroying all that we touch. But that wasn't true. 'Cause when we work it all out, love is how we get through. Have you heard that we are monsters? Putting hurt into others. That wasn't true. 'Cause when we work it all out, I can wear a dress, and we don't need a king. It's an emotional thing. Download my distress, stuck in the machine. It's an emotional thing. Looking for a sign that tomorrow's not a dream. It's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing. Have you heard that we are monsters? Destroying all that we touch. But that wasn't true. 'Cause when we work it all out, love is how we get through. Have you heard that we are monsters? Putting hurt into others. And that wasn't true. 'Cause when we work it all out, it's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing. It's an emotional thing. Did I forget to turn my guitar on there? That's probably a good thing. Thank you. That was fun. I am plugged in, but I think I turned it on now. I keep forgetting to do that. It's like new to me, like the idea, and it doesn't have a light. It's kind of funny. It's an emotional thing. Exactly. And, my name is Abe Dalton. I'm in a band. It's called the Doll Tones. Like a doll. And we play music. Playing a show at Fleetwood's July 31st. I'm going to play a song from our upcoming album release. This one is called Left Behind. It's about the next album. Yeah, this one's called Left Behind. It's about my buddy Jake. If you ever went to One World, like back in the day, he used to work there. Good man. Miss him dearly after the hurricane left town, but this song was written a long time before that. This song is called Left Behind. Here we go. Are still sleeping and everybody's leaving. No one can call you when they ought to. Keep down your head, this room is for the dead. We crawled up inside after the landslide. Hear those metal gates close the night, the crowd abates. Getting out in time, it is no crime. Too late to redeem, had a night without a dream. Slept inside the vault, it's your own damn fault. And you were just left behind when you needed the most at the end of the show. So come out here, we are expecting you. Oh, look for you everywhere, lost at sea without a flare. Trouble in your life, it's your own strife. Ventured out alone till we found you back at home. So it's breakfast in your bed when it's all said. Ooh, and you were just left behind when you needed the most at the end of the show. So come out here, we are expecting you. And you were just left behind when you were needed the most at the end of the show. So come out here, we are expecting you. And you were just left behind when you needed the most at the end of the show. So come out here, we are expecting you. Thank you. All right, I'm peacing. Thanks so much.
Keep it going for Abe Dalton of the Daltones. Find him on the Instagram, the Daltones.
Abe Dalton Sound and the Daltons, like actually just the Daltons. It's fun.
I just put out a video with my friends Kayla and Ryan.
That's right.
Yeah.
Even in the morning. Yeah, should I play it?
What's that?
Should I play that song? No.
Yeah, you want to?
Yeah, sure. That's
All
cool.
right. This is from his new video that's out now on the Instagram with famous comedian Kayla Clark.
Yeah, Kayla and Ryan were the victims of a laundry monster. You can watch it on YouTube. It's funny. The song goes like this. Here we go. Whoop. You've gotta call me, baby, or I'll just lay here in these sweaty sheets, 'cause I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. Could use a cup of joe while I stir my feet in these waking dreams, 'cause I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. I haven't seen my teeth
million years. Gonna get them bleached. I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. Look at these eyes, they're swollen. I tell you what, gonna keep them shut. I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. I am unclean, stupid and mean, even in the morning. Even in the morning. Even in the morning.
All right, keep it going. Yeah, for Abe, everybody.
Hell yeah.
I love that first song. I feel like banger single.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It's gonna be fun.
it's a banger.
Thank you, Justin.
Yeah, that was great. Wow. Next up, Dylan, everybody. Oh, sorry. Okay, I did.
Thank you.
Yeah. All right, our next performer of the night. I feel like y'all have a cool your music's a real like kind of you inspired by the '90s kind of music. Yeah. Yeah, it's real. I love the guitar riff on the first song. Yeah. Yeah, I'm big fans of like all those kinds of like Built to Spill, Screaming Trees, who? Pavement, yeah. Yeah, that was great stuff. All right, next up, Dylan did not want to perform. I don't know why. But well, sorry, Dylan. I know. I'm sorry. You did. I apologize. No, it was my fault. I just saw your. No, I'm sorry. I saw your name and accidentally read it again. I'm sorry, Dylan. You don't have to do anything. I'm sorry. I apologize. That was all my fault.
Here we are.
I just accidentally saw your name and said Dylan. I'm sorry.
So used to asking questions, why, and why? Answers come and go, changing a bit. How can we? Oh, I'll change this time. The world we all know. Those big bad bullies take it too far, separating lovers while they hit apart. Why, and why? How could it all go so wrong and reap what they sowed? Why can't someone give me the world? And I want it all to give away again. Why do mentally ill monsters run our show? Am I a sheep some days? I don't know. I'm sick of this show. I'm sick of this show. Sick of all the ill disregard. Delusional men can't even get heart. So let 'em go, so let 'em go, so let 'em go. We won't let them eat us one day. Time to feast on them, we'll say. So clearly unfair, why do they hoard until they die? I can't wait till they all die. One day we all die. One day it'll be fine. It'll
Give it up for Dylan. Give it up for me for calling on him again. That was fire. All right. All right, we got our next up. We got a couple more. Let's see if they're here. Ari. Is Ari here? All right, Ari.
Yep, that's me. What's up? What's my name?
We're going for Ari, everybody.
I just have a couple poems, because I like poems, poetry, open mic. I've been reading a lot of Natalie Diaz, and this one I haven't read here before, but I really like it. Natalie Diaz is a famous poet from the Mojave Nation. This is called They Don't Love You Like I Love You. My mother said this to me long before Beyonce lifted the lyrics from the Yeah, Yeah, Yeahs. And what my mother meant by don't stray was that she knew all about it, the way it feels to need someone to love you, someone not your kind, someone white, someone so many who live, because so many of mine have not, and further, live on top of those of ours who don't. I'll say, I'll say, what is the United States if not a clot of clouds, if not spilled milk or blood, if not the place we once were in the millions? America is maps. Maps are ghosts, white and layered with people and places I see through. My mother has always known best, knew that I'd been begging for them to lay my face against their white laps to be held in something more than the loud light of their projectors as they flicker themselves, sepia or blue, all over my body. All this time, I thought my mother said, wait, as in, give them a little more time to know your worth, when really she said, wait, W-E-I-G-H-T, meaning heft, preparing me for the yoke of myself, the beast of my country's burdens, which is less than my country's plow. Yes, when my mother said, they don't love you like I love you, she meant, Natalie, that doesn't mean you aren't good. All right. This next one I've read before, but I just wanted to bring it back. This one's by Melanie K. Kantrowitz. And if those of you don't know who she was a revolutionary writer who we credit to radical diasporism. And radical diasporism is something that she came about to from her Jewish perspective, but it's something that I think everyone could learn about. It's the answer to colonization. It's what's next. All right, so this is called Survival is an Act of Resistance. First, suffer. Second, repeat after me. It's my fault. Understand that you yourself have caused your pain, or that you are wicked and selfish to complain, or that this suffering is good for something heaven or character, or just practice for what comes next. Third, treat the subject delicately, even among friends. Sweat when you think, if anyone knew how stupid you really are, how you hate your body, how you smack your kids, what your face looks like under makeup, that your breasts have hairs which you pluck, how your husband's body disgusts you, how his friend's body turns you on, how her breasts away, how you're sweating to be ashamed, to bring it up over coffee or fake coffee, because real coffee takes too long. If you do, over whatever passes for coffee, mention whatever passes for your fault, finding it's her fault too. Watch her like a mirror you want to break. You go home lighter, able to make dinner that night. You take him. The survivor is busy, surviving. The waking is never slow enough. Go under, they said, have it all your life. In and out of groups, you notice 9 women on the rug in a circle field, just as guilty as you, for hating his sock smell, for how he says the same way every night. They notice too. The door opens, walk through with a suitcase, toss awake over money, the dark in the car, hole up for weeks in a bathrobe, hands tight in your pockets, fall through the black pit of your brain, touching for bottom. Your feet find there's a floor to stand on. Check out the corners for pencils, dusty change. Fix your own toilet. Answer the phone. Discover you like your face. Over coffee, your heart spills. Her eyes are full as yours. You're scared. There were stories, remember? Now they come true. You laugh deep from your stomach, and she laughs too. Your insides shock open. Her body comes open. She smells like the sea, delicious. You laugh open. She laughs too. Your brain opens. Let it, your body, swim into reach, climb in. Learn it with caution. The black speckled notebook begins with a question. Who is the subject? Speak what you know. I am an edge to balance on one cell of the planet. Also the planet's eye. Also the woman who learns how to season and stir on one foot and dance. Sometimes the ground is not firm. Sometimes no one has stood this ground before. That's all.
Keep it going for Ari, everybody. I love that. That second poem was fire. That was awesome. All right, we got 4 more performers, possibly. We got Malik. Is Malik or Malik here? All right, we're getting checked outside for Malik. Is it Malik or Malik? What's up, buddy? No. What's up? Oh, well, I'll put Joe on after. Well, I have a couple more before I can put Joe on. Sorry. What? All right, Malik left. What the fuck? Yeah, I see Matt. Matt is, because Matt misses, love Matt. Matt's a great guy. Missed his spot. He hit me up before the Cyclones did. So it's going to be Matt and then the Cyclones. I run a tight ship here. John Mellifers? Is John Mellifers here? Is anybody outside? Is this, can people hear me outside? Hey, John Mellifers, are you outside? All right, I guess he's not outside. All right. We're going to go with Matt. Huge round of applause. Does Matt still get is it still a 10 minute? If he missed the 10, it goes to 5? What? We got a 5 from Ari and a 10 from Madrano. Madrano, can you get a mic so I can hear you? So, all right, we got 10 minutes from Matt here. And then we got 10 from Cyclone and 5 from Joe.
love sometimes. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes, well, we all need a friend.
Sometimes a woman send man.
Sometimes, well, you're doing just fine.
Sometimes you're about to lose your mind.
Makes no sense to read between the lines. We all know what's on your mind. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. We need love sometimes, yeah, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes, come on. Everybody needs love sometimes. Everybody needs love sometimes. Sometimes, well, the world is unkind.
Sometimes I'm surely blind.
Sometimes we need the ties that bind.
Sometimes I know you're mine.
Makes no sense to read between the lines. We all know what's on your mind. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. We need love sometimes, yeah, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes, yeah. Everybody needs love sometimes. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
That's called Sometimes. You all want to hear the dumbest song I ever wrote? Oh, somebody says, yeah. Everybody's got a dream car, right? One of our best friends and our lead guitar player in our band just bought a Tesla. Whether you think about Teslas or not, that's the most sophisticated car I've ever seen, and that's his dream car, right? Dream car might be a 57 Chevy. It might be a 66 GTO convertible. It doesn't make a difference. If I could have any car in the world and I would drive this car every day, it would be this car. Well, some people like to drive their Chevys, yeah. Some people like to drive their Fords. Some people like to drive Italian wholesale, yeah. Some people like to drive those German Sportsters. Me, it ain't no big deal, 'cause I want to drive the Batmobile, yeah. I drive that car. Well, I want to drive the Batmobile, have to put it on and have the wheel. See me around and fly right past, rocking a tan on bulletproof glass. Check us out. Well, some people like to drive them on the beach. Some people like to drive them on the grass. Some people like to take them to a track. And everybody likes to drive real fast. Me, it ain't no big deal, so I'm gonna drive the Batmobile, yeah. Well, I wanna drive the Batmobile, have to put her on me at the wheel. See me ride and fly right past, rockin' a tan, bulletproof glass. That's right. I don't want to be Batman.
I want him to wear the outfit.
I'm not wearing the outfit, no.
Maybe if I got you a cape.
I figure we got time for one more. All right, what do you want to do?
I want to do Better Days.
Better Days, all right.
Yeah, and so you can get this single. If you look up the legendary Cyclones on any streaming platform. But always looking for things to be better. Looking for the good in everybody.
I can tell you, yeah, feeling down. The Joker came around, yeah, stole your crown. It's not quite as bad as it seems. Nothing hurts worse here than broken dreams. Build around you, it's got you down. You're never too far gone. You're never too far gone. Never too late to try again. New life waits you around the bend. Little faith goes a long, long way. Let's get ready for better days. Let's get ready for better days. Not long ago, yeah, for all to see. Oh, come on, yeah, at your feet. It took a little while to get off the ground. You're standing tall, yeah, with the world around. Sure as the sun comes up and the day is long, yeah, you're never too far gone. You're never too far gone. Never too late to try again. New life awaits you around the bend. Little faith goes a long, long way. Let's get ready for better days. Let's get ready for better days. Let's get ready for better days. All right. Hey, thanks for having us.
You guys have a great rest of your night.
Okay, to unplug?
This is beautiful. This is beautiful place, and thank you guys for letting us share your stage. We really appreciate it.
All right, then. I was introduced with amplification, so if you're the one person in here who doesn't know who I am the poet Joe Shelton. So, some thoughts, I have a poem, and I have a song by request. All right, so it's hot out there today, so I will read you this inappropriate poem. On the windward wall of my boyhood home on Laurel Lane, the window panes are frozen over entirely. Mom and I live there year-round in a summer cottage whose exterior walls are too thin for a tough winter, and we're having one. On the sunny side of the house, each window in my room has a clear oval at the center like a porthole. Outside, a howling wind shakes the place, moans and whistles. Ice dust is sparkling and swarming in murmurations within the blinding morning daylight. Sometimes the glinting crystals dance when the breeze has evicted them from the rooftops or from the nooks and crannies of naked winter trees. Other times they cascade down in the still air as though sifted like flour. It all glints like mica. I turn the radio on and work the dial away from WISE 1310 AM and all the way to the left. After George Jones wraps up a snippet of the sappy, insufferable twang of She Thinks I Still Care on WWNC, Scotty Road Armor tells me that students living at the high-altitude Arctic outpost of my Madison County ancestors and distant cousins will again be sledding and making snowmen today, but that we school children of Buncombe County will not. Buses will not go on icy roads, Scotty intones in his baritone twang, but I don't live on one. This third ugly day after the snow has left a crust of a million tiny prisms on what's left. It crunches miserably underfoot as I walk down our brief driveway to Laurel Lane, stepping down into the tracks of my own footfalls from 2 fun-filled days. Was it greedy to want a third? I march down to Blue Ridge Road and stand red-faced and resentful in the blistering cold. I arrive first, followed by the Dyer girls, Heidi and Hansi Felsch and Brian Boone, but not Jeremy, who caught cold. Rickety old Bus 93, which ought not to any longer transport students to Charles D. Owen High School, swallows up the Dyer twins and their sister Beth. Issued a grinding sound from its transmission and rumbled away. About 10 minutes afterward, we middle schoolers pile onto frosty-windowed chilly bus number 82 with our fellow unfortunates. We ride mostly in silence and to the scorching steam heat of Black Mountain Middle School, having learned a little already today. All right, we're all cooled down now. Human friendship. I'm still going. All right. Here's a short one and then a song. Loaf around on a leaf like a slug in the garden. That's not me, I beg your pardon. Got my house on my back and I'm hitting the trail. I'm leaving one too. As you've guessed, I'm a snail. All right. People liked it. All right, and now it's the song. My chart topper. When you're out on the streets, prowling the night, jazz cigarettes are the viper that bites. Got to score on the sly and say, no, officer, I don't know the substance to which you refer. Just cigarettes, just cigarettes. Forget your regrets. Just cigarettes. Some blue-haired old bags say they're loaded with badness. Get ahead, have a toke, you won't catch reefer madness. A puff now and then, is gonna help you to toke. You smoke you too much, you're gonna act like a dope. Just cigarettes. Just cigarettes. Forget your regrets. Just cigarettes. Jamaican don't get tired. They panic attack. They slip out the back and they slip from the pack of just cigarettes. Just cigarettes. Forget your regrets. Just cigarettes. Forget your regrets with jazz cigarettes. This has been brought to you by recreational marijuana. Let the good times roll.
They got some Delta 9 up there. The Kava bar gonna want some. All right, Hugh, thank you all for coming out tonight. It was a great night. God bless you all. May you all love yourselves eternally and forever and forever and ever, and see all the beauty in your hearts and minds, and create whatever you want and feel good about yourself because you're all awesome. And unconditional love is loving us all at the same time. Thank you so much. Sending love to Caleb, and hopefully he'll be back next week. And tomorrow we have a show. We have a comedy pride show with comedians Cloud, Josie, Julia. There's two more. Xandra, and someone else is going to be really funny. Y'all going to be here tomorrow, Cyclones? No, where are y'all going? We're going to do it in Indiana. All right, give it up for the Cyclones one more time. We came all the way from Myrtle Beach? Daytona. All right, we love Daytona. Y'all have a great night. Good night. God bless. And yes. And keep it going for Ari for the sound. Great job running the sound. Tip the bartenders. Thank you all.